It's the station to listen to.
Arirang Radio.
In the second hour, every month a new guest recommends the song of the day. Dearest guest David O is here. Please look forward to it and send us many welcoming messages. And before that, let's listen to these two songs and come back. We'll be listening to Limbo by June of 17 and Rose by Mimi Rose. Stay tuned. Every Tuesday, the music coordinator of the month suggesting the song of the day. So the first guest of SOTD's second season, David O, is here. Welcome.
Hello.
And I saw you were waving at the camera. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is like the star moment. Like, I can't really do that because
Well, I just saw people saying hi, so I just wanted to wave to say hi.
That's really nice of
Yeah.
you. That's cool. So, how are you? How was your week?
I'm doing pretty good. My week's been pretty busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Oh, could you like?
Elaborate more?
Yeah.
So I did I say I'm working on an EP
Yeah,
last time?
yeah.
Yeah. So I've been busy recording that.
Cool.
So I'm kind of excited for that.
Is that like is there a recording studio that you usually go to?
For this one, I'm actually recording at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you told me about it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
yeah.
I just wanted to try something different because it's more comfortable to record at
Yeah,
home
definitely.
than it is at the studio. Yeah, so I wanted to try something different.
Cool.
So it's like a learning experience too. So
Are you kind of good at taking the recording session down, you know? Because I'm like really bad at doing all my
I think I'm getting better. Like the more you
cool.
practice, I feel like you get better at it. So I'm a little bit faster now than I was like a year ago.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's
So,
good.
It's pretty good.
Okay. So last week you were a little nervous. Well, it says a little nervous, but I don't think you were nervous at all. Like, definitely.
I was a little bit nervous.
Oh, okay. So because you came to the studio, the radio studio after a long time, how are you feeling any better this week?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Like, it was
That's
actually
good.
a lot comfortable last week too while we're doing it. So today I was kind of looking forward to coming and doing this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the first session, there was this message saying that you did a lot of programs on, like, you were kind of like guest, the regular guest, and also some special guest on the show here. So I was like, whoa, he did a lot here.
Arirang has been really good to me. So yeah.
Cool. Like, I should call you somebody one day. Yeah. Cool. So, all right, let's get started. So, Tuesday's segment, SOTD, the song of the day, is a time where guests recommend songs to you for different topics every week. Please listen to the song, tell us how you feel, and you can also recommend songs that fit today's theme. So, David, can you introduce today's topic?
Yes. Today's topic is 헤어진 후에 듣고 싶은 노래, or in English, songs to listen to after breaking up.
Oh, why did you choose this? Like, after I heard this sentence, I was thinking like, oh my goodness, when was the last time that I did the breakup? Like, I haven't been in the relationship for a while. So,
I actually chose this because I actually broke up recently, maybe like a month ago.
No.
And so like, I don't know, when I first heard about this segment, I was like, oh, this is the first topic that came to my head. And so I recommended this topic last week. But the writer said, oh, maybe we should start off with something a little bit brighter. So I'm like, okay. The song's about fall.
Oh no. I
And
feel
so-
sorry for you.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Were you the one said to the other person to break up?
Yeah. So, yeah.
So he's the bad guy.
But still
right?
sad. So yeah, so that's the topic for today.
Whoa, I mean, like, it could be for me, if it was for me, it would have been really kind of hard for me to bring this kind of topic up for the radio show. If I broke up about a month ago, like, it's kind of brave of you, you know.
Thank you. I thought this was like a topic I feel like a lot of people could relate to though.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
like if we
yeah.
could all like share songs about this, you know, we could all help each other out, you know, get over tough breakups and stuff. So I thought it'd be good to bring it in.
I'm kind of expecting some kind of like the stories of you from today. Like, always, it's really, it's kind of cruel, like, for for other people, but you know, like always 남의 연애사 듣는 게 가장
It's always
재밌어.
interesting.
Yes,
Yes, it
definitely.
is.
So, okay, David, please introduce the song that you have brought for today.
Okay, so my first song I brought in today is Day 6's 예뻤어, You Were Beautiful. And so Day 6, like their discography, if you look through it, they have actually a lot of breakup songs, but it wasn't really hard to choose because this is one of my favorite Day 6 songs. And so I like this song because the vibe, the melody, like in general. And this song came out in February 6th, 2017. And so lyrically, this song is about like reminiscing or looking back on how beautiful the girl or like the relationship was. And so I thought, it goes well with this topic. And also I like this song because, have you ever watched the music video before?
No.
Okay, so the music video was like a continuation of another music video by them. It was like their debut song, Congratulations. So in that video, from my memory, is the guy sees the girl on the subway with a new boyfriend. And then so he's like, oh, congratulations, like, oh, like you moved on so quickly. And then so in this music video, this time the girl's at work, I think, and she's on her computer, like, and then she either gets a message from him or she has a video on her computer and she watches the video, and it's like the memories of their like relationship. And then so she's like looking at it and she's like smiling back and like tearing up a little bit at it. And so I don't know, with the song and like the music video, it's very like heartwarming and heartbreaking
Also,
at the same time.
yes,
So I think this is kind of I chose this one because it's like it's a way to look back at a relationship in a positive way. So I thought it would be like,
for me, like after listening to all those things, it's a disaster for me. Like I wouldn't want to like reminisce all those memories.
I don't know, like even if you do break up, like even if it's bad or good, like you still there's always good times. So like you could reminisce about, oh yeah, there was like this time where it was like good.
Yeah.
So like
sometimes.
yeah, so
Sometimes.
yeah. So yeah, I chose this song for that, and I think if a lot of guys, because the lyrics are kind of for a guy's point of view, if you had someone you really like loved, and if you listen to this, I feel like you'd be like, oh, like 예뻤어, like that time was really like really nice. So I think that's why I chose this song.
So you were kind of like really feeling a little bit related to those lyrics or the music videos, right?
Yes, I guess that's why I chose this. I guess so.
Ooh, some love you did there, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, thanks. So and what's the second song that you have recommended?
Okay, so the second song is Taeyeon's Fine. And funny thing is, this song actually came out a couple weeks later after 예뻤어. It was in February 28th of 2017. And so I chose this song because I'm a fan of Taeyeon, because I think she's like
me too.
she's a really great singer.
Yeah.
And she also has a lot of good songs. But specifically lyrically for this song, it's like how you feel after breaking up. Like you don't think you're gonna be fine. And so like during the chorus, like the chorus lyrics are 나는 아니야, 쉽지 않을 것 같아, 여전하게 해도 넌 내 하루를 채우고, 아직은 아니야, 바보처럼 되는 나, 입가에 맴도는 말 삼킬 수 없어, it's not fine. So like if you translate that, it's like, no, I'm not, this won't be easy, you're still filling up my days, no, not yet, I'm feeling like a fool, I can't hold back the words on my lips, it's not fine. And so like I don't know, like I felt like if you're in a relationship, you're kind of like, it's not just you have somebody else with you, so like you spend a lot of your time together, and so once you kind of break up, like a big space like opens up in your life. And so like I don't know, just like the lyrics when she says 넌 내 하루를 채우고, like I don't know, that line kind of resonated. Like I was like, oh yeah, like a lot of things I used to do together, when I do it by myself now, like, it reminds me of that person. So
yeah, and especially like when you are with someone for a long time, then that person becomes part of your time, part of your life, I guess. And you do a lot of things that together. That's like usual things that
just like daily stuff.
exactly. And and then suddenly if you break up with that person, then it's just gonna be on your own doing other stuff. Maybe other stuff like eating alone or like going out for a walk alone, all that.
And I'm pretty sure you'd be like thinking about like, oh, like we used to do this together. So like,
exactly.
yeah.
So yeah, for me, my experience, I used to do a lot of things that I did not do with that person to like forget about it. Because if I do the things that I've done with the guy, then I would have a higher chance of thinking about him more later on. So yeah. So that's great. So we'll be back after listening to the songs that David have recommended. So listeners, listen to these songs and tell us your stories. Anything you want to talk about, whether these songs fit the theme or how the song felt if you heard it for the first time and all that. So tell us all. And the last song of SOTD will be selected from the songs that you suggested. So please send us a lot of songs that go well with today's topic. 헤어진 후에 듣고 싶은 노래, songs to listen to after breaking up. Click on the banner that says Radion'us, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages. Then let's listen to 예뻤어, You Were Beautiful by Day 6 and Fine by Taeyeon and Come Back. Well, I really enjoyed listening to Taeyeon's song. The reason is because like I could recall the memory that I had back about like 4 or 5 years ago. Like right after the breakup, I wasn't feeling fine at all. Like I was almost like destroying myself with the emotions and all that.
Yeah.
But then after about I think I got okay after about like 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. So
that's a long time.
How about you? Which song was your more favorable?
From this, I think Fine, Taeyeon song. Like, I don't know. It's a good song. Like if you just don't listen to the lyrics and like just the melody and stuff,
yeah,
you can't really tell if it's a breakup song.
Yeah, exactly.
But with the like the lyrics and everything, it's just like, oh wow, it's like 반전 매력. How do you say that? It's like, I don't know what the word is.
Me too.
It's when it's like opposite irony, like.
Oh yeah, that's a good word.
Yeah.
Oh, good translation.
Okay.
So, a time where guests recommend songs to you for different topics every Tuesday. The first guest of SOTD's second season, you're with David O now. So today's topic is 헤어진 후에 듣고 싶은 노래, in English, songs to listen to after breaking up. We experience various breakups in our lives. So what is the most memorable farewell in your life?
Man.
I'm expecting big from you.
Big? Okay, no, so I mean like every breakup is kind of, memorable in its own way. So because I saw the paper before, so I was thinking about this. I was like, should I go into a more serious one or like a more like a light one? But I think I decided I'm gonna kind of do a lighter one. So so when I was younger, I've broken up through text before. Yeah, and I think that's like, thinking back now, I think that's like one of the worst things you could do. Yeah. So advice to everyone, don't do that. That's very disrespectful. But as a young person, I thought like, she didn't know that I was gonna break up with her. So like
at all?
Yeah. There were, like, because I was thinking about it, but then I kind of just did it over text. But we were supposed to meet. And then so I was like, but she lived far, and then I was like, she's gonna do her makeup and like she has to travel all the way, and she's gonna think it's a date, and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, let's break up. I felt like that would have been worse. So I was like, you know what? I've been really thinking about it, and like, I think we should break up through text, and I thought that was like the correct way to do it. But looking back, I think that was kind of messed up. So yeah, but
still, like when you look back, it's kind of funny.
It's funny now, but yeah. So
and you were young, I guess.
Yeah.
Then, so yeah.
So my advice to everyone, guys, don't do that. Meet up and say it in person.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I did the text breakup too, so I don't blame you. We were young.
I think people do it. So, a lot of people go through that. But I think as you grow older, it's more respectful to do it as face to face. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Do you have any memorable farewells in your
Farewells?
life?
For me, I was thinking about the breakups, but then like after I was living through my life, I happened to meet a lot of new good people, as while I was working, especially. And the most memorable farewell that I was able to pick was the farewell from the former company that I was in. And like we all had a really good relationship with each other. And one of my best friends I have happened to get along was from there. So yeah, we still do a lot of context on the text text message and all that. And yeah, when I decided to leave the company, I felt really weird. And while I was talking with them, we weren't really crying and all that, but we had a really good dinner with everybody. And after when I was gone, everybody was texting me that it's kind of weird that you're not here and all that. But yeah, I guess that was a memorable farewell for me during my whole lifetime. So
That sounds memorable.
and it was a good memory too, though.
Wow.
So yeah, okay. Then should we listen to David's next suggestion? So what song did you bring?
So for my next song, I brought in 선우정아's Nam. Fine.
Cool song.
I guess this is also called Fine. This came out in March 20th of 2018. And just in general, I really like this song, like regardless of it as a breakup song or not. And I think 선우정아 is like a phenomenal artist.
Yes, definitely.
Like she's amazing. And I don't know, this song, if you listen to, have you heard this song before?
Yes, I think I have heard about the song.
So this song just like it gets to me, like something about it, every time I listen to it, I get super emotional from it. Yeah, it's just one of those songs. So like Nam kind of means like stranger.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's what essentially is when you break up, you become Nam, you become strangers. And so like I don't know, something, the track, like her vocal performance on it, like the lyrics and like the mood of the whole track, it's just like perfect. I think like if you really want to like kind of like after a breakup you want to cry, like turn this on, just cry in your bed or something. And so the first time I heard this song was actually at a beer festival. Like,
Oh, cool.
I'm pretty sure it was around 2018. And I think she said she was like the headliner for that festival.
Yes, definitely.
And so I think she said it was like a new song and she's gonna sing it. And like she sang this song there, and like it's even powerfuler than the actual like track. Like
Whoa.
all my friends were there. We were kind of tipsy from drinking beer.
Yeah.
And then like
It's
when
like,
she
who
was singing this,
died?
like all of us were like tearing up. Like it was so amazing. And so like the chorus is 사라진 우리라는 말, which is like the word we, us, you and I are disappearing, and so like we're becoming strangers. And I don't know, that's just sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just the lyrics in this, there's really good lyrics in this. Like there's a lyric here that says like reality is jealous of fairy tale. And like I don't know, sometimes like you break up because of reality and like that kind of stuff. So like I don't, there's a lot of good lyrics in here. So that's
Yes.
why I recommend this song.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? 선우정아 is actually married, so a fun fact: she's never gonna get a break. She's not gonna get a breakup. No, I was gonna say something mistaken. So, yeah, for those of you who have noticed, just ignore it. Okay, so this time I would like to recommend a song that fits David's theme this week.
Oh, what song?
For me, I brought "Fly Away" by Kwonjina.
Oh.
And do you know this song?
I'm pretty sure if I hear it, I'll know it.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the song that you have recommended, "Fine" by
Taeyeon?
Taeyeon. Yes, by meaning that not by the lyrical meaning, but the mood of the song.
Oh.
It's a really like bright, energetic kind of song, but the lyrics. But the lyric is also kind of like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna care about you" and all that, And the reason I picked this song is because this is like the most relatable song that I was able to listen back then about like 4 or 5 years ago,
Oh.
right after I had the breakup with the guy, you know, the toxic guy, you know.
Mm.
So yeah, back then I had a really toxic relationship with the guy, and right after the breakup and then this album kind of like was out,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, this is like the perfect song that I could listen to right now.
So it's the songs I chose were kind of like, oh, I'm sad, but like this like, oh, I'm happy now, like you're away now, like I'm
Yeah.
free. Oh, okay. That's also, you know, good song to listen to if
Yeah.
you're going through a breakup. Yeah.
So yeah, that's like the reason I picked this song.
Wow.
So we'll be back after listening to our suggestions. So listeners, listen to our songs and tell us your stories. And the last song of SOTD will be selected from the songs that you suggested. So please send us a lot of songs that go well with today's topic. 헤어진 후에 듣고 싶은 노래, songs to listen to after breaking up. Click on the banner that says Radion'us, and that will take you to our homepage where you can leave your messages. Then let's listen to Nam Fine by 선우정아 and Fly Away by 권진아 and come back. Ooh,
Woohoo.
I love listening to 권진아's song always.
Those are both good songs.
And also 선우정아. And I haven't seen her doing the live, but like I wish someday to see her doing it live.
Live?
Yeah, on a live performance that she
I
does.
think you have to you have
Yeah.
to see her live. It's pretty like amazing. Yeah.
Like just by hearing the track, she's already like phenomenal. But if I just see her doing it live, I'll be like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you know, like stunned.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, because it's true. Because that's how I was too. I was like, oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, am I acting kind of funny?
No.
Oh, sorry about that. So, special music coordinator David's song suggestion. You're listening to SOTD. Now let's read the messages sent by the listeners.
Yeah. So should I start off with this one? Okay. This is from Raul from Argentina. Hello, pretty Janet and Mr. David. Happy to see you, man, on Arirang. Even if my work time now, I can see you at least a bit. The song I recommend is Done by 우주소녀. Because it's not typical I'm sad hoo poor me kind of song. It's the opposite. Just move on is hard to accept, but life continues. Happy day. Ooh.
Cool. Yes, after the breaking up, it's not the end of the world.
Yes,
So
that's
move
true.
on, people.
Move on.
So the next one is from Claire, and Claire is from France. Hi, Janet and David. Today's topic is quite sad. Even though I've never been in a relationship before, I think a lot of Day 6 would fit the theme. As a big fan of Day 6, I want to thank you, David, for recommending a Day 6 song. So another song that would fit the theme would be How to Love the Heartbreak. You're the one that I love. That's a long title by 악뮤. Oh, okay. 어떻게 이별까지 사랑하겠어? 널 사랑하는 거지. Ooh. Or for a happy breakup, congratulations by Eric Nam. The song by 악뮤 is kind of sentimental and make me cry when I listen to it. For Eric Nam's song, it's more like let's cheer for our breakup and celebrate our freedom. It's two different vibes, but love both songs. Have a nice week. Ooh, that's a cool recommendation. Thank you.
This is from Benny from the Philippines. Hello, Jenna and David. Happy Tuesday again, guys. Oh, breakup songs. I do think that the song selections are amazing when we are breaking up with someone. Perhaps tonight's song's recommendation would help today's topic. My song recommendation for me is 옛날 사람, Old Movie by 김희철. And the reason is I really love how to feel the track that Hichol made for this. And fun fact, some of his fellow Super Junior members took part in his song too. Have a great day.
Oh,
cool.
I think I've heard about the title before, but I don't exactly remember the song. But yeah, I think that's a cool song. Okay, so the next one is from Siska, and Siska is from Indonesia. Good evening, Janet and David. Good song recommendations so far. David, hard. Taeyeon's song is perfect. We are not fine when we broke up, but we also will be fine later. Life goes on, just move on. Tell Me What to Do by Shiny also haha, because we are blank when we just broke up.
We could be. Yeah. This is from Mochi Yana from Malaysia. Hi again, awesome David. Hello, pretty DJ Janet. For today's song recommendation, of course, Chiwon's JFK. Another song recommendation is BOK 오늘 뭐 먹지 what to eat. I once sang this song so hard and loud in the car, always my moving karaoke room. After I know about my crush getting married. Oh no, have a great week, you too.
The moving karaoke room. That's like the wish list that I have right now. Like if I get a car, I'll be singing all the way.
The best place to sing your heart out.
Definitely. Do you have a car?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you, like, do you sing in the car?
I used to back in the States when I used to drive.
Oh, cool. Okay. To move on, the next one is from X_X, and this person is from Indonesia. Hi, Janet and David. My song recommendation for today is "Movies Over" by Block B. It's a song that compares breakup to a movie. When you're having a hard time after a breakup, just thinking that a movie is over makes you overcome it. It's my own way of solving the after effects of a breakup. Oh, that's a cool way.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, I haven't really thought about this way, but it's a cool way.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cool.
This is from Adrian from the Philippines. Good day, DJ Janet and David. Actually, I have no idea about breakups because I never had one, but I already heard the first two tracks a few times, especially Day 6 since it was one of my favorite bands. If somebody broke up, I think both of the partners will bloom in their own paths. That's why I request this one from Moving entitled Blooming and You. 봄날의 우리, Blooming, You and I, 모브닝. I'm sorry.
And there goes the awkward silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all the messages.
Yeah.
And there goes one quick question for you. After the breakup, how do you overcome it?
How do you overcome it? I mean, personally, I try to stay busy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. Staying busy is the best. Like meeting friends, like, I don't know, like picking up new hobbies. If you haven't gone to the gym, start going to the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, for me also, I try to stay busy as possible as I can. And like, usually I would go for gym and just work out all day and then just fall asleep, just not think about it.
Become buff.
Exactly. So, thank you so much for all your messages. And it's sad, but it's already time to say goodbye to David.
Oh.
So, how was your first day with me? No, this is the second day with me on Radion'us.
It was fun.
It was fun?
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting more comfortable, like, than I was last week. Even more comfortable this week.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to next week.
Okay.
And I have to think about next week's topic, so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was talking to him that he must be kind of having a hard time picking the topic for every week, you know?
Because I was, like, thinking, should I do something, like, kind of, like, 뻔해? Like, something, like, very typical? No.
Oh, yeah, typical.
Or should I do something more, like, unique, like, more, like, niche? So I'm actually thinking of trying to find something more niche.
Wow.
Yeah, so you guys can look forward to next week.
Oh, you're giving us the expectations about the next week's topic.
Watch it be super, like, basic.
Like, what's he's gonna bring up for the next week's unique topic, you know? Yeah. And if, like, before what would you say? 개편되는 거.
I don't know what that is.
This is the second season of SOTD.
Yes.
But, you know, like, I had the first season of SOTD with there's this guy named Jiwan, but we have to go because we are now okay to go right now. So time's up for us to speak, and we will move on. And this is how I do the DJ. Get used to it. So, we will listen to our last song done by 우주소녀 and say goodbye to you guys all. So, see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.
입에 발린 달콤한 말 real high 아무 의미 없는 걸 love the way you lie